So I watched this video by Ujama Flipper who's um, talking about sex workers, prostitutes, porn stars, things like that, where he's basically saying, uh, these people are mostly psychologically disturbed. To look it up. I did look up some statistics. It doesn't surprise me to see that many even majority of prostitutes have like self-esteem issues, and there's all kinds of things like that. But what that kind of brought up for me was I think that uh, most people, but like almost everyone really has some sort of neurosis. Everyone has some sort of mental imbalance within them. Um, like basically everyone's kind of fucked in the head in some way or another. If only because we live in a neurotic society. Um, and I think in a sense, there's a certain beauty in that. And personally, I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was about 7 or 8. They had me on Ritalin for a while, and then later, by about junior high school, they moved me to Dexedrine, but basically, which is basically speed. And I was taking that until throughout college. Um, and I don't bemoan that. I actually had some good times with that medication, particularly. But yeah. In any case, I think that there's a sense in which we're all kind of broken, and by healing ourselves, by um, by mending that wound that we all carry, we sort of heal the world in the process. Um, I think that's why people are so attracted to like rags to riches stories. The idea of someone who kind of takes the bad cards they've been dealt in life and uses that to improve themselves and overcome their obstacles. It's not just that uh, there's something to be jealous of. It's that um, we find inspiration in that, because that does bring healing to all of us. When someone heals their inner wounds, and um, it breaks through. Their inner light shines through as a result of that healing. In astrology, and I don't know what any of my viewers think of astrology, but there's there's this asteroid called Chiron, which is called the Wounded Healer, and its position in your chart tells you where where your wound is that you need healing, and that by healing that wound, you heal the world in the process. And I think whether or not you take astrology seriously, there's an interesting kind of poetic beauty to that idea, and I think there's a certain truth to it, that um, there's a sort of unity between inner and outer. By healing what is sort of out of balance within you, you're correcting this balance in the universe, and you know, bringing forth the light to everyone else. Um, and so I mean, we often think about a wound as sort of this lack, and and so we think and so the whole rags to riches story maybe a story of wounding, But the rich person might also be wounded. They might have this obsession with greed, and something like that, and they heal that wound by becoming this philanthropist, or doing as the Buddha did and actually giving up all those riches and to seek enlightenment. That's also very healing. So, I guess that's it for now. Peace.